Hey everybody, Captain Silvertooth here from Infographic News for Kids. Today is Sunday, February 17th of 2019. Our mission is to inform the youth of all nations of the world being created for them to inherit. How is your guys' Sunday going? I hope it's going fantastic. Our constitutional quote for today is the 18th Amendment of the United States Constitution, which reads, "After 1 year from ratification of this article, the manufacture, sale, or transportation of intoxicating liquors within the importation thereof into the exportation thereof from the United States and all territories subject to the jurisdiction thereof for beverage purposes is hereby prohibited." The answer to Friday's constitutional question, which was, what was the problem with the 17th Amendment? And the answer to that is, it's the only reason we didn't have a convention, is that Congress caved and proposed the 17th Amendment itself. Today is a special Sunday. But that being said, we have to talk about one topic and one topic only. I know you guys like hearing about the different news stories that I provide to you. Well, you might. But today is a special Sunday, so we're going to be talking about one topic, and that topic is the Green New Deal. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. Please tell me you have. And if you haven't, I'm here to inform you of what it is and what they're trying to do. The Green New Deal is a set of proposed economic stimulus programs in the United States that aims to address climate change and economic inequality. The Green New Deal is actually two deals, according to this article. To combat global warming, which is a gradual increase in the overall temperature of the Earth's atmosphere, generally attributed by increased, which is generally attributed to the greenhouse affected caused by increased levels of carbon dioxide, chlorofluorocarbons, and other pollutants. And the other one is to create millions of well-paid jobs for targeted groups. The Green New Deal promises to make climate mitigation, long-term global warming, both absurdly expensive and deeply partisan, and is thus more likely to sit back than advance the climate cause. The Green New Deal's plan is to upgrade every building in the United States to maximum energy efficiency is now being in question. So they are questioning our energy's efficiency. It is a sweeping proposal to make the U.S. carbon neutral by 2030. What is that even supposed to mean? Like, how are you going to carbon neutralize the United States? They want that to happen by 2030. That's only 11 years from now. That's not that far away. Well, it's kind of far. It's over a decade. Barely over a decade away. But still, it's still pretty scary. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez wants to stop letting us eat meats like cow beef because it contains methane, which is gas. That is insane. What am I supposed to eat? What if I only eat hamburger? If you ban hamburger and beef, what am I supposed to eat? Nothing? The air? Doesn't taste that good. Republicans hope to discredit the Green New Deal proposal. Trump claims that the proposal would eliminate all planes and cars as well as the military. So Donald Trump thinks that it's going to eliminate transportation, which Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez has talked about. Banning planes and certain cars, and now how are we supposed to get around? Quote, "This is what the Koch brothers, Donald Trump, and the fossil fuel lobby want instead of real substantive debate about the devastation of climate change," said Senator Ed Markey. He continued to say, "They want to talk about cows. They want to talk banning all planes." He continued, he continued to go on. "The Dems want to say it's a declaration of aspiration and goals. Donald Trump says climate change is a hoax." I mean, I wouldn't say it's a hoax because the climate does change. Because it goes from sunny to cold. It goes from hot to freezing sometimes, but I don't know. I think that this is stupid. "It's a serious fight about the future," says the Democrats. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is calling for the United States to generate 100% of its power demand through renewable sources like wind and solar by 2030. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez also wants to replace every combustible engine vehicle. The Democrats don't have a plan to address climate change. Then what is the point exactly of you doing this? If you don't have a plan on how you're going to try to eliminate climate change, then why are you even bringing it up? You want to ban cows? How is that going to help anything? You ban us from eating cows. I don't see how that's going to work. Are you going to ban them from pooping? Because that's the only time the methane comes out. Are you going to ban them from burping? That's the only time that the methane comes out. So what you're telling me is you're going to ban an animal from doing its bodily functions? You can't ban a cow. You can't ban cows. I think it's stupid. What are people supposed to eat? You have to have a plan before you just start bringing this stuff up. You can't just get out of bed one day and be like, I'm going to stop climate change, and not have an idea of how you're going to do it. I mean, they sort of have an idea by banning planes and cows and cars, but that's not going to end it. I don't even think that's what's causing climate change. That's what they think is causing climate change. I don't think so. Maybe air pollution, but not so much climate change. I really do think this is incredibly stupid. You may agree, you may disagree. You are entitled to your opinion. But right now, I'm telling you, I think this is stupid. How are you gonna say you want to do something without a plan? I have an idea of becoming a lawyer. So my plan is to go to a law school and to pass the bar exam and be an intern somewhere. I have a plan of how I'm going to become a lawyer. They are just banning everything. Like, how is that going to stop it? Like, I really do not understand how that is going to stop climate change or anything, really. Okay? Like, what is the point exactly? Tell me what the point is. So, what are they going to do when this country, America, is turned into a globalist, non-conservative country where they want the government to control us more than it already does? What are they going to do then? Oh, they're going to enslave us and make us do things that they want us to do that we don't want to do, or they're just going to kill us like they're already trying to do. They have a plan to block out the sun. They do. They have a plan to like block out the sun and photosynthesis. They need light. Okay, so, sorry, just thinking here. So, if they block the sun, nothing is going to be able to grow without the light because of photosynthesis. Plants need light to grow, they need water to grow, and they need the carbon dioxide to help them grow. But they mainly need light. So if you block the sun, how are we going to get our vegetables and our fruits and our flowers? Like, how are we going to get the stuff that we're growing if you just block the sun? You're going to eventually make us die, basically. Like, your plan is to kill us, and that's part of the Green New Deal. That's part of it. Banning cows is part of it. Banning airplanes is part of it. Banning cars is part of it. I don't see how any of this is going to help end climate change. I really don't. We have to stand up against this. Like, we really do. We have to fight against this. Like, we have to stop it. Like, that's not even a question. You have to stop it, because if you don't, we're going to end up not having a world to inherit. We will not have a future to inherit. As my mission, it is to inform the youth of all nations of the world being created for them to inherit. Well, I'm informing you right now. There might not be a world left for us to inherit if they continue to push the things that they're pushing, such as this Green New Deal. We don't want everything to be solar energy. We don't. What if the sun goes behind a cloud? How are we supposed to get light? It's all solar energy, right? We're going to have a power outage. That's how it works. What if it's really cloudy outside and it starts to rain? We're going to have a power outage. That's how it works. I don't think they're thinking about this. Like, these are things that you have to think about before you start wanting to make things like solar energy. Because I have friends who have like solar panels in their house, and they say that sometimes their lights don't work and their internet doesn't work because like the sun goes behind a cloud or something. Like, it's right there. Like, it makes complete sense. Like, how are you going to get solar energy if the stuff from the solar system is not cooperating with you? Like, the sun goes behind clouds all the time, unless it's like not cloudy at all. So you have to think about these things. Like, if you want everything to be solar energy, that's fine. That's your opinion. But you got to think about things like what's going to happen if this doesn't work, or what's going to happen if this doesn't work. What's your backup plan? What's your backup plan? Like, What is your plan? Oh, wait, they don't really have one. Like I said, these are things that we need to start thinking. And they want to take away combustile energy vehicles. So they want us to have self-driving vehicles. I feel like that would produce more air pollution or more pollution into the air than a normal car. Just saying. What if it breaks down and we don't know how to fix it? What if it malfunctions and it kills somebody? What if you're driving down the street one day, or your car is driving you down the street someday, since we're talking self-driving cars, and all of a sudden it starts beeping. Beep, 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 beep. Really annoying, right? You go to turn off the beeping, or you try to figure out what the beeping is. Next thing you know, it's swerving all over the place, and you don't know how to stop it. What is going to end up happening? You're going to end up killing somebody if you are not careful. I do not want self-driving cars. They want self-driving cars. I think that they're a bad idea. They think they're a good idea. This is going to be a not so good world if there is a world left for us to inherit. We have to change that. We have to make it a better place. And what about the planes? How are people supposed to get from place to place? What about the jobs you would be taking away if you banned planes from being flown? Flight attendants, pilots, co-pilots, plane engineers, like all of these things. If you just ban them completely, there won't be any more. So how are you going to get from place to place? What about the jobs you would be taking away from people? You'd replace their jobs with robots, right? You'd replace the people with robots. That's what this world is turning into. And the thing about cows, like I've already said a bazillion times, I think it's stupid. I really do. And I think that they're just being silly. I really do. But do they even, like, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez doesn't want us to eat hamburgers. She wants to ban us from eating hamburgers. Really? Like, what's the problem with eating hamburgers? The cow is dead. It's not producing any more methane. Is it? No, it's not. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, in my opinion, is incredibly stupid. She doesn't know what the 3 branches of government are. I do. I could run for her place, and I'm only 13. I'm smarter than she is in some ways, and in some ways she may be smarter than me, but from what all I've seen, she is an incredibly stupid person. And I'm not trying to be rude, or maybe I am. It's constructive criticism, actually. But that's my opinion, and I'm entitled to my opinion just like you guys are entitled to yours. But I do not think she is a very smart person, considering the fact that she continues to do stupid things like banning hamburger and planes and cars, trying to stop climate change. I don't really think there is a way to stop climate change, if climate change is even a thing. Everybody says it is, and I don't believe that it is. That is my personal opinion. Just throwing that out there. This really does frustrate me. It really does make me mad. I never thought that my world would come down to this. All this, like, robotic stuff and, like, dangerous stuff, like blocking the sun and just all this stuff. It just kind of, like, scares me to think that maybe one day I'm gonna be, like, enslaved by the government, like the Hunger Games type stuff, Welcome to District 12, everybody, and may the odds be ever in your favor. And may the odds be ever in my favor. The odds are never in your favor. We learned that in the movies and the books. Sorry, I'm a really big Hunger Games freak, but that's what I see the world turning into, something like the Hunger Games. This really does frustrate me, and I really do think that we need to stand up against it. I really do. Let me know what you guys think. That is all the information I have for you guys today. I really just Google searched what is the Green New Deal, and I found articles from Infowars and Breitbart and Washington Post and CNN. I didn't take any from CNN because I believe CNN is fake news, but I literally took them from everywhere and made this one good, big thing for you guys. And I hope you enjoyed it. I know I'm talking about some pretty scary stuff, but I hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, share. That is all the news I have for you guys today. Our Bible verse for today is from the book of Hebrews, and it is chapter 4, verse 16. That says, "Let us then with confidence draw near to the throne of grace." Our 20-minute research challenge is, what is economic inequality? And our constitutional question is, why did they pass the 18th Amendment? I am going to go get Hambone the Hilarious, a.k.a. Hambone, a.k.a. Hammy, whatever you want to call him. I was just informed that Hambone the Hilarious is not here with us to do his joke, but he will be here in our next video tomorrow. So like I said, please like, comment, subscribe, share. I love you guys. Please stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Love you guys. Captain Silvertooth signing out.